It is crazy to me that this channel now has 5,000 subscribers. It feels like such a huge milestone to hit, at least for me, and it's also a milestone that I really never thought I would hit. The only reason that I started YouTube was because I knew eventually I wanted to have courses that would teach other moms how to streamline their homes. And I also knew that when it came time to record those courses and make videos for them, I wanted to be comfortable on camera. And I'd heard that YouTube was a good way to get comfortable on camera. So I started recording and uploading videos thinking that no one would ever watch them. And it turned out that people actually did watch them. And it also turned out that I had way more fun doing it than I ever anticipated. And it actually became my preferred content creation method. Before I had YouTube, I had a blog, and I still do have that blog, but I do way less with it because I just enjoy YouTube so much. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. I love seeing the engagement that different videos get. I love trying to figure out which thumbnails are going to work well. And I honestly now just really love making videos, even though when I first started, it was absolutely terrifying. And I actually thought to myself as I was uploading those first few videos, first, I hope that nobody actually watches these because they are terrible. And second, it would be kind of cool if maybe someday way down the road, years down the road, I actually hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So to be here at the 5,000 subscribers is just, it's kind of surreal to me, and I'm just so excited to have all of you as a part of this community. So I just wanted to make this video as a thank you and tell you all how much I appreciate you and how much I love having you as a part of the community. So thank you to all of you that watch the videos, especially those of you that watch all the way through. You have a special place in my heart. Thank you to those of you that subscribe, and if you aren't subscribed, I appreciate it if you do because it does help the channel out and makes it so that I can continue to make these videos for you. But I also understand if you're a bit of a minimalist with your subscriptions, I absolutely support that, and there's no pressure in any way. I also like to be a minimalist with my subscriptions, so I get it. You have my permission not to subscribe, even though I do mention it in every video. But to those of you who are subscribed, extra thank you to you. I really appreciate those of you that give the videos thumbs ups, and I even appreciate those of you that give me the thumbs downs because whether you like it or not, it still gives the video some engagement, and YouTube likes it when videos get engagement. And those of you that take the time to comment in the videos, I especially want to thank you because I do read every single comment still at this point. I hope to be able to continue to do that for a long time. And some of you have written me such wonderful and meaningful comments. And honestly, if I have a bad day and I think, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, I will go back and read some of those comments, and it keeps me going. So I really appreciate you guys. I recognize your names. I know there's some of you that have commented on almost every video and have been here pretty much from the beginning. And I love hearing from you, and I love seeing those comments on the videos. Now, I know a lot of big YouTubers out there, as a thank you to their subscribers when they hit big milestones, will do a Q&A. And my husband even said, hey, are you gonna do a Q&A for hitting the 5,000? And I said, I don't know that I'm really interesting enough for a Q&A. I don't know that there's anything any of you want to know about me that I haven't already shared. If there is, and you guys would like a Q&A, pop the question in the comments down below. And if I get at least, I don't know, how many questions do you need for a good Q&A? 5, 10, maybe 15? Let's say 10. If I get 10 questions that I could answer in a Q&A, I will make that video for you guys as a thank you. Although I will reserve the right to not answer questions if I don't want to. It always makes my heart stop just a little bit whenever I hear a YouTuber say, ask me anything, I'm an open book, because that would pretty much be my worst nightmare. So any questions, if I get at least 10 of them that I would be willing to answer for you guys, I will make that video for you. And if you see another question that you like, give that comment a thumbs up as well, so I know if that is a question a lot of people would like. And if I don't see any questions, I'm just going to assume business as usual, and we won't do a Q&A this time. Maybe we'll save that for 10,000. We'll see. But as a little bit of a thank you for you guys right now, I did want to share 2 big announcements that are coming up very soon. So the first big announcement is that I'm starting a podcast. And if any of you like to listen to podcasts, I would love to have you join me over there. If you want to know when the podcast will be officially launching, be sure to be on my email list, because I will be sending probably a couple of emails letting people know when the first few episodes are available. Right now, my goal for myself is to have the first episode out by May 31st. Now, there are still a couple of things I am deciding about the format of the podcast, and if you are someone who likes to listen to podcasts, I would love your opinion in the comments down below. Right now, I'm trying to decide if I should start a second channel and put all of my podcast episodes on there on YouTube, and the other option would be to not have it on YouTube at all and just have it as a solely audio podcast. So let me know in the comments down below if you have an opinion on that. I may also create a poll and see what you guys think. I do realize that I am on YouTube right now, so probably a lot of you would prefer that visual content, but yeah, I'm just trying to weigh the pros and cons of it and figure out what would be best for me going forward and for the podcast. So leave a comment if you have an opinion on that. Now, some of you may be wondering, how is the podcast going to be different than the YouTube channel, and if you're going to be missing out on content if you're only subscribed to one or the other. And the easiest way I could describe it is the podcast is going to be more sequential. Basically, my YouTube strategy up to this point has been, what do I feel like filming this week? And then I would film it, and then I would post it, which is a terrible strategy. I do not recommend that if you are creating a channel, but it's what I had the time and capacity for when I started my YouTube channel. I had 2 very young children, and I only had so many hours in a day. I was also more in the beginning of starting my business, where now I'm a little bit more established, I guess. So the YouTube strategy is probably going to stay pretty similar, honestly. It's going to be kind of what I feel like doing. We're going to do kind of the fun things like the kid gift ideas. That will still be on the YouTube channel. So for the podcast, I actually started working with someone who is going to be doing some content management for me. And she is going to help me from episode 1 put things in a very sequential order and probably a more logical order. So I will have all of the series that I do have on YouTube, the how to declutter, how to build your routines, things like that, will probably be some of the first episodes. And then what we're kind of looking at doing is once a month touching on each one of those areas and just kind of walking you through the whole streamlining process in probably a more logical fashion than what my YouTube channel is. The YouTube channel content isn't going to change at all. It's still going to be very similar, and most likely there's going to be a lot of overlap. It's just going to be kind of the order of events and the teaching style. Obviously, this is visual, and the podcast will be more audio. So if you have any other questions about the podcast, drop those in the comments down below. And like I said, if you want to be sure to be notified when the podcast is live, just be on my email list. If you've signed up for any of my freebies in the past, you're already there. And if you're not on the list and you want to be, then you can snag one of the freebies down below so you can be notified when the podcast is live. And if you aren't on the list and you don't want to be, that's okay. I will probably announce in 1 or 2 videos when the first couple of episodes are coming out, just to let anyone know who wants to join me on the podcast. And the second big announcement is I am creating what will probably be my last course or membership. So you guys know that I have a membership that is called Simply Streamlined, and in that membership I show you how to streamline your home in 15 minutes a day, which works really well for people that don't have a lot of time. But if you're just doing the 15 minutes a day, it's going to take you a long time before you have a completely streamlined home and those 7 extra hours a week that we want to get you to. So because of this, and because I have enjoyed having the other membership so much, I'm actually in the middle of creating a second membership. But the goal for this membership is to help you streamline your home and get those 7 extra hours a week as quickly as possible. So instead of just having bite-sized tasks that you work on for as long as you need to, in this membership, there are deadlines and goals, and everyone will be going through the exact same process at the same time. So it will help you stay accountable and get the help you need to stay on task and reach your goal. Now, both the membership and the podcast will probably be going live right about the same time. I Probably should have timed things a little bit differently just for my sanity's sake, but it should be fun. I'm really excited about both of them, and I hope that you guys will be too. And leave me a comment down below if you guys have any questions. If this new membership sounds like something that would align with you, if you are more of a let's get things done quickly type of person, you can actually join the waitlist right now. I will leave a link to that in the description down below, and you would be notified as soon as the membership is open and accepting members. So that's all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much again for being a part of this community and helping me get to 5,000 subscribers. I think that I'm going to try to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's too big of a goal or if it could happen. We'll just see. So if you like to watch the videos and have considered subscribing but have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you on the next video.